Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, man, Sean P. Diddy Combs may be seeing acquittal charges sooner than we think. Okay, sooner than we think, y'all. As I'm Aaron Parent right now, y'all can see my transparency. But welcome to Lcdaone TV Live, baby. Lcdaone TV Live, baby. We're about to kick off the show in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it in, baby. Okay, y'all, man. As y'all know, man, the LCD1 stream, we live right now. We live, Jack. I'll be coming at y'all, man, in probably about the next minute or so as I collect all my thoughts, get everything together, man, for this stream. We're going to do this real quick, man, because I'm pressed by matters, and I got a dip set up out of here, man. I got to go take care of some business, man, but we got some breaking news for y'all, man. We got some breaking news for y'all, man. We got some breaking news for y'all, man. If y'all haven't heard, or y'all don't know what's going on right now, man, Sean P. Diddy Combs, man, allegedly may be walking a free man sooner than we think, man. Because the prosecution has now dropped a lot of charges in this case, man. And I'm going to let the news anchors and analysts, they break it down to y'all like a fraction. We don't have too much to go on right now, but as you know, Diddy trial comes to a shocking end. There's a plot twist in the story. I got some more breaking news right now from TMZ. They got some stuff right out the press, so we're going to go right to that video also as I collectivize and get everything together for y'all, man. I think we may go with TMZ first, man. We may go with them first to headline the show, to start everything off, man. Before we get into the festivities of the matters, you dig, and everything in the game with these Ray-Bans, man, that y'all can't see because y'all can't see nothing from your boy LCD1, baby. You dig, and everything in the game. But anyway, like I said, man, as y'all know, man, Sean P. Diddy Combs was brought up on charges for racketeering, okay, in this sex freak off thing that they've been talking about for a minute. And it's breaking headline news all across the globe, and people got their own little mixed emotions about how they feeling about this situation, man, in this case and whatnot, and et cetera, right? So, I got my own little hypothenuses and stuff about, what really occurred and stuff at these events. It's private sessions and stuff like that. I mean, what else can we say, man? These are wealthy people. They live in an extravagant lifestyle. Okay? That's what they live in. They living in an extravagant lifestyle. There are a lot of us who will never, ever be succumbed. Okay? Due to the fact that we Pee-wees out here. We Pee-wee L7 looking ass boys out here. I may make it there because of what I'm doing now. I may make it there. But a lot of y'all may never see these type of activities jump off and these type of festivities in your lifetime. Being that this is an upscale type of thing that has been going down for years at these type of events. But anyway, let's talk about it. We're talking about Sean P. Diddy Combs. Once again, like I said, talking about P. Diddy. Okay, he may be a freed man due to the fact of the circumstances that, the prosecution don't have a lot to really go on based off the testimonies and stuff of some of these witnesses and stuff like that. What can we say, man? Here I go, man. Here I is right here for y'all viewing and enjoying. I don't know why I'm transparent and stuff in this motherfucker. But anyway, hold on, let me step out this frame. I don't think it's transparent on the camera right now. If it is, that's how it's gonna go down. That's how it's gonna go down. Okay, that's how it's gonna go down. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, like I said, man, welcome to LC1 TV Live, man, podcast, man. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go get some more money and stuff. As y'all know, I came on yesterday, and I'm trying to be consistent with the stuff. I'm getting headlines and stuff about, social media and, events and stuff like that is going on. I don't know what's going on. But I'm still transparent, but we're gonna leave it as it is, man. I take the shirt off? I take the shirt off? No? That won't do nothing, but it is what it is. Okay, but anyway, I'm trying to figure out what can we go transparent like. I have no idea. But anyway, like I said, man, as y'all know, man, P. Diddy had been arraigned a long time ago, and he's, dealing with this situation, man, over some sex, basically. Let me come back in and come back. Hold on, I'm doing my baseball cap. Maybe that do something, right? Maybe that do something to it, right? Huh? Hold on, is that going on now? Hold on, that's going on. Hold on. Here you go, boy. You got to tell us. Here you go, boy. Yes. Be a big boy. Be a big boy. Here you go, man. That's right. Okay, let me come back into it real quick, because I got to hurry up this step out of here, man. Go down here and get some more of this damn money. And I'm having a good time in the stock market. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Oh, my God. NVIDIA is shooting through the roof right now. But anyway, we're going to get right up to this, man. I got the actualities and stuff, man, for this stuff. And, yeah, I got to do one more thing before we get to that actuality. I got to do one more thing. I got to set this video for y'all, man. So this live uncut right here. Just the breaking news from right here. Okay, that's the one we really want to discuss and talk about. And I got to put the other one on the other channel real quickly, you dig, and everything in the game with these great bands, man. So I got to set that for y'all real quick. That's one thing I do. Y'all got to, my bad on that. I got to set this real quick for y'all, man, so we can have everything organized, so we can collectivize, okay, for, these situations and stuff like that. But anyway, because TMZ just broke something, and we got to find out what the hell they talking about, right? We got to find out what they're talking about. So let me get that one queued up and make sure we on point with all our business and stuff like that and our affairs that we supposed to be taking care of in these situations, okay? That's the situation. I think all those that's coming in right now to the live stream right now, as Stephen A. Smith would say, over your digital airwaves, over YouTube, man. We live right now. We getting breaking news. There go Harvey Weinstein right there. Not Harvey, but what's his name? Joe Rogan, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, let's get back to it. Like I said, we talking about P. Diddy once again. He may be a free man come July 3rd, going into the 4th of July holiday weekend. And, this may be a big ordeal. Being that this man sat in jail for a long time. Like I've been saying, there's been a lot of hearsay and stuff been going on for a long time. And, it's like a lot of that stuff is admissible in court. Y'all got to understand about how the Justice Department handle situations and stuff like that, man. And, be all speculation stuff until, you get into a court of law and you go into a trial type situation and you face these charges and things like that. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and get to some of the actualities and stuff real quick so I can get up out of here, man. As I told y'all, we talking about Diddy once again, P. Diddy, and the trial may be coming to a screeching halt based off some new developments now that the prosecution is deciding to drop some of these damn charges and stuff like that because they're trying to pin some on him still. So he's not totally free of the situation like that. Okay, keep that in mind. He's still, in hot water and stuff until the fat lady sings, and that's gonna come by the hands of the jury. Okay, so now let's get this actuality here real quick. Cause I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta go get some more money So I can put that in the stock market because I'm on board. Y'all don't understand right now. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. That's all I gotta say. Been a long time coming. Let's get to this actuality real quick. Okay.
Now with some breaking celebrity dish news.
Breaking news,
Prosecutors have dropped some charges against Diddy. Joining us now is TMZ executive producer Harvey.
There go Harvey right there. Let me take off the caption and stuff like that, closed caption for y'all. Because I know a lot of y'all probably is on sign language and stuff like that. Cause, yeah. Okay. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
11 with the latest late-breaking details. I mean, Harvey, I can't get through your story here fast enough. Well, what's the latest?
Like I understand it's lagging and stuff.
Okay. It's a little bit confusing, Marissa, but let me explain. The prosecution sent a letter to the judge saying the judge had asked prosecutors and defense to streamline the proposed jury instructions. The prosecution is saying, okay, so let's eliminate attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking.
Wow.
So now the question, what does that mean? We know the arson relates to Diddy allegedly blowing up Kid Cudi's car in a fit of jealousy, the fact that Kid Cudi had dated Cassie. So it would seem that they're saying we're just not going to pursue that.
Right, because they're trying to stick them with some more charge. Well, they're trying to stick them with the. They're really trying to pin a sex trafficking on him. That's what I can hear. Allegedly, they're trying to stick them with it. Because they got to get something, man. They got to get something out of it. But, Diddy asking for, because it's like a mistrial, really. Because, it's like, now they're starting to drop charges and stuff like that. So, how that's looking for their credibility is kind of suspect, okay? Because they really don't have enough. They all closed their arguments and stuff yesterday.
When it comes to giving the jury instructions, because the jury never directly tied Diddy to the actual arson of the car.
Okay.
Now, they do mention the word attempted, so I suppose you could make the argument that they're going to not say he attempted it, he actually did it. But that doesn't make sense because all they said in the testimony was that they believe he did it.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's what I'm just saying. Like, it's a lot of hearsay and stuff like that. You just can't go off no speculation and stuff saying that someone did something if you don't have no real proof, no credible proof that this man then blew up something, right? So that's what I'm saying.
And it went on fire, so it was done. So it seems like they're eliminating that.
Right.
And similarly, when it comes to kidnapping, you may remember that there was testimony on Capricorn Clark, Diddy's assistant, saying that Diddy suspected her of stealing jewelry. They took her, put her in a warehouse, and gave her lie detector tests, and putting her in that warehouse was kidnapping. It seems they're not going to pursue that.
Right.
And there was a second one involving this alleged victim, Jane.
Right.
So it seems they're taking certain things off the table. But I got to be honest with you, the letter's a little bit confusing, but it definitely seems the prosecution is pulling back on what they are going to argue to the jury in closing argument.
Yeah, because it's like, you got one juror that was leaking his information and stuff, and he wasn't even supposed to have been doing that. So it's like, this is like a mistrial right now. Like, it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Wasting the man time. Let him get back to the function. You look at Jeff Bezos trying to copy his swag. He's going to have his wedding party and stuff and got spending $10 million on this event. Got a pajama scene for it and all this and that. Come on. They spend all Diddy. All they try to do is they replacing everything that we create. Flavor of Love came out with the Flavor of Love. Then they spent it off with the Bachelor. And then doodled on Flavor. They do the same thing to P. Diddy. Trying to get him up out of there, make everybody else relevant and popping, and make us look like dudes. They're trying to make us look like dudes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let us live. Trump exonerate Kelly. Let's get back to it.
Absolutely. And when it comes to the aiding and abetting with the sex trafficking, that charge is still there, but they're pulling back on some of those details.
Right.
And my guess is what they're pulling back on are things like Diddy's assistant booking a hotel room. I mean, that's booking a hotel room. Trivago is not sex trafficking.
Right. Okay.
And, just booking a hotel room.
Now, that's the former basketball player, that assistant, right? The one that they said was, getting a little small quantities of grams of cocaine and stuff, and some other little type of little drug that they mixed together or something. And they were saying it was his personal use, but he was saying, yesterday I understand that he was nowhere near a drug dealer. He wasn't smuggling no kilos, no cocaine, nothing like that across those state lines, nothing like that. Come on, man. They trying to pin all this stuff on this man. This man is look at the lifestyle they live. They rock stars. This is Hollywood. Okay? It's Hollywood, man. Let these people live, man. You about to take one of the greatest entertainers of all time away.
It's not really evidence of sex trafficking. So I'm guessing it's things like that they might be pulling back on.
It definitely appears as if the prosecution had found some weak spots in their case, potentially, and that's why they're giving the jury those instructions, before making their closing arguments. Thank you so much, Harvey. I know this was breaking news that you all have provided us with, and we'll certainly stay in the know as we continue to cover the outcome of this case.
Okay, now, like I said, man, this is ridiculous. Okay, first and foremost, this is ridiculous. It don't make no damn sense why they doing Diddy like this, wasting his damn time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deteriorate that brother's health. I know what's going on. Okay, you can't put a sheet over what the hell is that? But they on something, and they do that with all the brothers that's strong like myself and others and stuff like that. We trying to do something, like I'm in the stock market to finance my company. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it to work. I love doing security. I love the people and stuff. But I thought I could do more, and I will benefit more in this aspect. Okay. But anyway, let's get to the second video real quick, man. I got to get up out of here. This is new breaking news right here. Harvey, whatever his name is, Harvey Weinstein or something like that. This is the new breaking news right here. This came out. He got some more bombshell stuff to drop for us, man. So let's take a listen in real quickly. You did. Hold on. Wait a minute. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear a damn thing. Okay, I can't hear nothing. Hold on. I think. Oh, there you go. It was muted. My bad, me cousins. All right. So, Diddy trial comes to an end. This is another breaking news right here. So we're about to see what this headline got to say. They talking about Tom Brady, of course, going to be at this party.
Brady or is Orlando Bloom?
We are told Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom are done. Orlando is single.
So who is the most eligible bachelor?
Orlando Bloom.
Okay, we heard about all this. I heard about all that earlier. Okay, let's skip down and see if we can skim down to where he got new developments talking about Diddy trial. That's the only thing we're concerned about right now. All this other stuff, man, we don't give a damn about that. We ain't come in for that. Y'all didn't come in. Y'all didn't stop by Small Podcast to be listening in for a football player attending somebody's wedding party and all that bull. Huh? Y'all know what y'all. Here we go, right here. Right here. That's after they threw they flipped off somebody with the birds. Let's get it. Come on. Who y'all rocking with, baby? LCD1 TV.
Are you feeling stuck with $10,000
I'm in a rush, so that's why
and all the
I'm going so fast.
Try National Debt Relief, as seen on the Wall Street Journal podcast.
Okay. Somebody got flipped off.
Are you feeling stuck with $10,000 or more in debt and all the interest that comes with it? Try National Debt Relief, as seen on the Wall Street Journal podcast.
Okay, here we go.
Will not be taking the stand to testify in his criminal case.
Okay, we know about that.
The defense plans to rest their case as soon as the prosecution finishes up, which is most likely today.
Not a single witness do they plan to call, so that obviously includes no Diddy on the stand and nobody else to sort of rehabilitate his image in any way or make him sound like a better person.
Why do you suppose the defense is saying they're not going to call witnesses?
The defense is leaning on the fact that they think the prosecution hasn't proved beyond a reasonable doubt any of the charges.
Right.
Like racketeering or sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion.
Yeah. And they were saying he had a big organization. He got an enterprise. That's what the man was leading to, the basketball player. He got an enterprise and stuff like that, but nowhere in hell is it a crime type of enterprise? Okay, so You know, they're just trying to stick this man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he's a big influence, and you know he took. You know, he got away from Revolt TV. He got out of the Ciroc deal, and you know he was probably planning something bigger. Okay, yeah, because they just stopped a lot of our black men. Was big, you know, like big wigs like Bill Cosby. Now you see what they're doing to Tyler Perry. But we under attack. Okay, just like Iran is under attack, we under attack. Keep that in mind, myself included. Okay, let's get back to it.
Claiming Diddy's relationships were consensual the entire time.
Yeah, they also think they're going to win on the Mann Act, which I find preposterous.
That's transporting people across state lines for the purpose of prostitution.
The nature of their argument is, look, during the prosecution's case, they had male escorts on the stand. You had the Punisher. You had people like that. And when they testified, were they paid for sex? They all said, no, we were paid for our time and discretion.
Okay,
now,
yes, because most people...
That's just like hiring a stripper, right? Same thing. It's legal. Let's get it.
People hire prostitutes to enjoy their company. 10 hours of sex is just a nice little bonus.
I think it's preposterous, and what they want the jury to do is to say, this is bedroom police. We're just not going to convict them.
When is the verdict going to come?
Theoretically, it comes as early as Friday, because closing arguments are going to be Thursday.
Is the 4th of July kind of working in Diddy's favor because everyone's like, oh, let's just come to a verdict?
The verdict could be guilty. I mean, what if it's 11-1 for guilt, and the one says, oh, God, I've got picnic plans or something.
The scales of justice often get tipped by hot dogs.
Wow. Okay.
Tom Brady.
I think that was it, man. I think that was it. You know, for the little breaking news and stuff like that, man. And you know, come next week, everything gonna hit the fan. We got NASCAR here in Chicago. I'm about to go down there and deal with this Mob City stuff. And it's like, man, all I'm saying is, you know, y'all gotta stop indicting people, man, especially in the wrong time. Yes, in the wrong time. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Okay, because it's like y'all killing America. Okay, taking down out. We got other bigger things to think about and worry about right now. Okay, how you gonna eat? How you gonna, you know, sustain? Okay, how you gonna keep a job? You know, how you gonna get a job? You know, then this type of BS. It's a waste of damn time for us in the public and stuff like that. You know, even though it does mean something, because it's like a crime is a crime. And you can't go around just committing crimes and stuff like that, you know, based off of the status and all this and that type of stuff. But flip side of that, you can't be committing no crimes either. You know, I just said that, right? You can't be committing no crimes. You can't be doing that stuff out here wrong. You know what I'm saying? To put yourself in an incriminating situation. That's at the bottom of the line. You know, you gotta keep yourself on the even keel out here, man, because you never know what you're gonna get out here in life, okay? Especially in this world right now. But I gotta get up out of here, man. This your boy LC Boy Baby LC Boy Exact. That is what I'm talking about. AKA Medical 2. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? And I'm